If you're a service professional or a skilled tradesperson that's been trying to start or operate a business and you're just feeling stalled out and overwhelmed, then the chances are the problem is probably not your skill. As a matter of fact, it's probably something that's a lot more sinister. By the end of this video, we're going to discuss exactly why you're stuck and what you can do about it. You see, I know the feeling. You spend a lot of time building a website that nobody visits. You spend thousands of dollars on marketing and promotional materials, and you're still not getting any clients. You see somebody who's less talented than you, that has less resources, that doesn't have as much skill than you, succeeding while you're feeling stuck and overwhelmed. Here's exactly what's working against you. It's not competition. It's certainly not the economy, and it's not your actual talent or your skill level. It's a still pattern that I call stage confusion. Stage confusion is what happens when you're trying to solve tomorrow's problems today. It's the single biggest reason why skilled trade and service business owners get stuck. After building and launching multiple businesses with my wife, we come to the realization that most skilled and service-based business owners run into the same problem. We keep seeing it again and again after we're working with them, that they get in this route where they kind of get stuck because they are putting more problems on themselves. They're trying to work on stage 4 problems when they're really at stage 2. And that's what I identified as this journey that all business owners must go through. You have to complete each step and niche down with specific focus on each area before you move forward to the next, or else you're just putting effort somewhere where it don't need to be. Running a business is hard enough. You have plenty of things to do in each of these stages, and if any attention is diverted away from that to put into something that's something for tomorrow, then that's why you're not moving forward. And I call this the ICAN journey. And we'll walk through that. Hopefully by walking through this, you identify what stage of the process you're at, and then be able to take some steps in order to overcome that to get your business moving to the next level. You see, the first step is the ideate phase. And the ideate phase is where you actually drill down and you identify what problem it is that you're looking to solve and what is the best way that you can solve this problem. You want to do a little bit of market research to identify it and come up with your minimum viable product. This is actually identifying a product that people are willing to pay for. And once you find the problem and you realize how you're going to solve it, then you start to move on to the create stage, which is creating the business. And this is where you put everything in place to make that business official. You want to register all of your business paperwork. You want to start building out the name and the logo, the website, and all of your supporting materials so that you actually exist and there's a place for somebody to go so you can start attracting customers. And then once you're getting the customers in and you realize that they're buying your product, then you look for ways to move on to the automate phase, which is where you start building out some systems and some tools, start to eliminate some of those tasks that are remedial and that are sucking in your time, and so that you can free up more time to double down on the skill or the service that you're providing in order to start growing the business. And as that business grows and you're taking on more and more, then eventually you have to look at the navigate phases where you start growing. Maybe you want to expand out, open another location, decide if you want to franchise, or maybe for you is you have to start hiring some more employees. And that's a great situation to be in, where you want to hire employees. So then you want to dig in and understand what's the best way to do that, the best time to do it. Because one of the worst problems to have is you hire too early and you start spending money when you don't really need to. So I've seen business owners get stuck on this time and time again. Most of the people, when they come to me asking for help to start their business, this is exactly where they're at. They're putting thousands of dollars into situations where they don't even need to spend it today because that's something for tomorrow. And it plays out several ways. I had a business owner that came to me. He spent $3,000 building out his logo and his brand, only to realize that when he went to register the paperwork, the name of the company he wanted to use was not even available for him to use in that state. Another client of mine, she had 200 clients lined up willing to buy her product, but she had no systems in place and didn't know how to scale. And so she almost burnt herself before she even started because there was a lot of distrust with the public. And that's one of the worst things you want to have as a business owner, is to work so hard to acquire customers, gain their trust, just to blow it because you're not ready to launch or you don't have the proper business structure in place. So you want to be very careful as you're going through this. But if you can hone in on each of those individual stages and realize what you need to do, you'll notice that the business starts to accelerate. So if you're somebody who doesn't know exactly what stage you're in, you're just feeling overwhelmed and burnt out, then I understand how that is. There will be a link in the description. I have a simple tool that you can use. It'll guide you through 15 guided questions to help you identify which stage of the process you're at, and then give you 3 practical things that you can do today to get yourself moving to the next stage. And if you're somebody who's already identified what stage you're in, you're just kind of feeling stuck because you don't know what to focus on next in that particular stage, then go to tradepreneurhq.com. On there, you'll find a list of products and services, and that'll help guide you through those next steps to help accelerate your business. I call those that are making these steps and building real businesses Tradepreneurs. And so I welcome you to the Tradepreneur headquarters. I'm your boy, Paul. I hope to see you in a future video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check me out for more tips, tricks, and resources. Take care.